So in our research, we examine how message orientation can affect one's long-term donation behavior to a charity. And by message orientation, what we're referring to is how a charity chooses to communicate its aims. And we specifically focus on two message types, and that is supportive and combative orientations. Briefly, supportive can be thought of as any name or accompanying message for that matter that promotes a cause. Whereas a combative orientation would be associated with fighting a problem or combating an issue. So let me give you a brief example. Let's take a charity in the environmental domain. And they could opt to frame themselves more supportively as, let's say, Citizens for Urban Renewal. Very positive, collaborative name. Conversely, that same charity could opt to communicate their aim in a more fight-oriented, combative tone. So let's say it's Citizens Fighting Urban Decay. Now, while existing literature generally supports the notion that negative messages may receive greater attention, our research uniquely focuses on the long-term effect, and what it shows is that a supportive orientation is A, more likely to survive, and B, do so with greater donations. And importantly, we find this through an examination of real-world data as well as a controlled lab study, and that this effect applies to donations of one's time as well as money. And as for implications, these findings could apply to any charity that's seeking to maximize long-term consumer response.